Oh my God, it's definitely not. That's why I don't talk to you. Just because I'm known don't mean I have a relationship with you. Okay, I'm on live. Here I come. Here I come, boo. I love my people. Okay, let me get off so I can talk to this person. This person want to talk to me, and I like her. It is so frustrating. I get off, and and talk to her energy, look at them, and yeah. All right, bye, you guys.
It was a trick of the enemy. Dag nabbit curses. Foiled. All that good stuff. What's going on, good folks, good peoples, and all that good stuff? Happy Tilapia Titty Tuesday to you. Hope all is well. Yeah, every so often I get bamboozled and live ends as quickly as it starts, but it's all good, and I can always make the best out of a funky situation. But when Popeyes calls, you got to answer the cholesterol doorbell. You know, and we ain't went live from Popeyes in a minute, so guess we'll let Tina Tilapia have some fun. But what's going on, y'all? It's been a as somebody like say, I haven't been live in forever. I have missed you guys. I ain't seen y'all in like 3 days or something like that. It's been forever because I don't go live often, and I'm over here to build up my views because I just started. I only been on here less than a year, so I got to build up my viewings and my followings and all that good stuff. But hope y'all had a good weekend. I do have a review video for the kings of R&B. Probably do that later on today. I feel like I got a little pep in my step, a little energy, so I'll probably do that today. But what's going on with y'all? What's popping, pimpins? We'll get on camera for a second, but I'm not at my most presentable. And unlike a certain rainbow tuna, I'm not just gonna get on camera looking like something the cat then drug in, licked, mated, bit, and threw away. So y'all just have to settle for my beautiful, melodic, melodious voice. Guess I can do some shout outs since we in the building. Let's see, we got Teresa, Kino, Diva Stevie, Cheesy. Let's see, my hometown homie, Ramonica, what's going on? Brit Jag, Oh, we got Cree some in the building now. What's going on, Cree? And Denise, Rebecca, what's going on? Nuckin' if you buck, what's going on? My favorite import, what's going on, Ray? That's a shame. It's lunchtime for us and you cooking dinner. Cajun Coco. Speaking of, I need to take some out the refrigerator. Well, it's chicken. Chicken takes precedence over everything. And I think it was a bait game, honestly. I might have fell for it, but who cares? Because the topic was, hey, Michelle. Let's see. Taisha. Miss Jamesetta. Who else? Cooped up chicken. What's going on? Portia. I'm sorry calling you Portia. Portia, that's it. That's your new name now. If I can remember it. Nia, what's going on? Auntie Deaconess Hall, howdy. Beautiful niece Tanta, what's going on? TJ, Sam, Foxy. Yes, I'm trying to raise my standards just a little bit, Sean, Robin, who else? Tressa, Flower Space. I can buy myself flowers. Dun, 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 dun. I love that song. I can't say it's been a minute since I've been able to say I love a Miley Cyrus song, but I love it. And okay, I'm odd, y'all know. For some reason, when I first heard it, it reminded me of this like throwaway song from Kill Bill Volume 2. I think it was like one of the closing credit songs, so it caught my attention. And then I listened to it and it gives me the music gives me I Will Survive, Gloria Gaynor. But yeah, that's my song. I love that song. I can buy myself flowers. All right, let me stop my tangent. All right. Come on, click for me. All right, you about to embarrass me? All right, there we go. Hi, Elder Priest Davis. Let's see, I got everybody. Gianna, what's going on? Soldier. Gigi. Someone on radio show he was off his wrist. How long did it take? Man, that delivery was DOA. That delivery was lost somewhere in the Malaysian mountains. That delivery never was mailed. That delivery was found by someone else and threw away because it wasn't what they expected. Man, it's man, bye. Giovanna, what's going on? Oh, big hugs right back to you. Let's see. Sheila, what's going on? Davis. But yeah, I mean, we keen of making up stuff, so we got on talking about how do you block somebody? I mean, like I block a person and then they come right back and Hey, Angie. Angie. You remind me of one of my good buddies. I gotta stop using the word friend so liberally. One of my good buddies that I've known since junior high, and that's her tongue tied. Your color hair is her current color. She's been rocking for a while, and y'all actually share the same complexion. So you always stand out when I see your picture. But yo, inch high private eye, what's going on? Oh yeah, so back to the story. What do you do when you block somebody and they come right back? What do you call when you block somebody and then they pop right back up? So of course, all the lewd noise is like stalker, 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 and yeah, because I blocked allegedly. I blocked somebody, and they came right back on talking about you blocked me, and if you block me again, I'm gonna come to your house. And of course, the people in the comments was like, "Oh no, stone them, oh harlots, and contact your lawyers and all this good stuff." And Tara Douglas, who I realize is not the same Tara we think it is. They're two different people. Tara, the eternal caregiver, looks quite different from Tara that's in the comments. So we can disassociate them. There are two different people. Tara that's in the comments. Ooh, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that because I don't want to be accused of stalking. But yeah. Yeah, so they was like, contact your lawyers and yeah, that's just pathetic. And then of course it got somehow linked back to the 900-pound man on YouTube, and it's like, okay, everybody that allegedly has a beef patty, beef pie, beef bouillon, hey, hashtag cyber beef bouillon. Everybody that doesn't like you or doesn't care for you, they don't. It doesn't stem from one other person. It's not a whole group. Like, hey, you don't like Tammy Tuna? Sign up for membership. It don't work like that. Unlike people who worship at your moist throne, the average person has, what they call independent thought, and can kind of think and function for themselves, and don't necessarily subscribe to mob mentality and all that good stuff. So as important as you would like to think you are, there's not a that you never left the station. So whatever. Somebody in the chat was just like, ooh, she been quiet. And well, no, you quiet when you're stuffing your mouth full of meat. Unless you are very talented or good at multitasking, which we know she's not. When you got your mouth full of meat, sorry, and I don't even have to say allegedly because you were literally just on camera stuffing your face full of chicken. So you got your mouth full of meat. So it's true. And at least for the rest of the day, I could say, hey, still got meat in your mouth? Was it good? Was it spicy? Was it hot? Was it tasty? Was it too salty for you? Did it cause you indigestion? Did it backfire? Did it agree with you? Was it everything you thought it was going to be? Was it hot and fresh and moist? Because you were on camera eating meat. So Let's see. Tilapia is a suiting name for mother buttermilk. That's a tongue twister. Mother buttermilk. Shouldn't be getting ready for your full body tuck. For your flagellation and evisceration, and turning your body inside out. And aren't you gonna go under the laser to do a Benjamin Buttons type of thing? We're just gonna take you back to the fetus and let you regestate, and hopefully you come out right this time. That's what it is. It's a secret, never been done before procedure where we put you to sleep and we hit you with a whole bunch of gamma rays and lasers and stuff like that, and we turn you back into an embryo, and we implant you into some unwilling vessel, unholy vessel, let you regestate and go through the whole process again. And hopefully, when you pop out of the microwave this time, you are fully cooked and at the right temperature and stuff like that. And it doesn't take. Then we just gotta help trash the whole thing because you're beyond damage at that point. But yeah, that's what it is. Let's see. Who just came in? Nia, Sam, Sailor Glitter Moon, what's going on? Yeah, you were at a meeting. Well, once you meet the top sergeant of the Fibbies, and Captain Numero Uno, it's you really can't go any further than that. So, you're kind of stuck. It's like, oh, okay, well, can't do nothing else. Trying to meet up, yes. Not a super truck hose. I've been calling him Trump. Let's see. Right. I would think so. Like if your teeth are rotted or cracked and stuff like that, I would believe that they would correct, fix, remove all that, because unless that dentist don't care and just getting your money, because why would I put veneers over something that's rotted? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Low key though, I was and this is the power of influence and YouTube. I was watching a YouTube clip on Tina's doppelganger, aka Nene Leakes, and they were speculating on all the work that she's had done since she started Real Housewives, and they were talking about her veneers, and I kind of thought about, like, maybe I could get some veneers, not as prominent as hers, because hers were prominent, definitely bigger than her original teeth. But I thought about some veneers. I was like, I wonder what that'd be like. Cause I don't have the perfect grill myself, and I can admit that. I was like, I wonder what it'd be like if I had some veneers. Or it's burned as hell at the end, and then when you bite into it, everything that evaporated, but that one lonely pepperoni. and it's hollow as hell. Yeah, like we had that was that cool freeze, that cool sculpting, and we had it that morning, and that afternoon we was literally at Popeyes eating chicken after we was walking around. I'm like, okay, thank you. Chico stick teeth. Yeah, them things, and they were casket white. They were the size of caskets too, but right. I want somebody to actually, measure my gums and my teeth and the centrifugal circumference of my mouth and see what's gonna fit me the best. You know what? Do they really have snap-on veneers? Because if so, and they cheap, I'm gonna get some just to see, not to like wear in public, but just to try them on. They like $20 or something like that. I'm gonna give me some. I'm gonna wear them on camera. I mean, probably depends on who does them, how they're done, and what condition your teeth were in before they were put on. Because like I said, if your teeth were already shot to hell, like they were rotting and stuff like that, not healthy, you put a veneer on top, you put a case or a covering on top, what's gonna happen to that tooth underneath? So uh yes, yep, that sounds familiar too. Ooh, well, I guess I was about to say that would hurt, but no, not really. That's because your tooth doesn't have any feeling until you get to the nerve. So no, that wouldn't hurt. Hey, Miss Parker, Girdle Myrtle. Ah, that is a good rule of thumb. Your teeth are supposed to match the whites of your eyes. But what if the whites of your eyes are actually a pissy yellow? Then I guess you really don't have to get veneers because veneers require maintenance and tooth break. Not careful. I believe that. Okay, confirmation. Yeah, I don't know why people. I don't know why people are like, I want 0001. I want what's I want Resurrection Sunday yellow. I mean Resurrection Sunday white. I want Lamb of God white. I want the lamb that was slain for our sins pure uh Hollywood Jesus white. Bam. That is not natural. Well, if I could survive Candlegate and most of my brain cells are still intact, I can I can mess with that. Oh no, I'm fine. No, I'm not buying no uh pop on teeth from Amazon for $200. I'm good. I believe that too. Especially if you're not if you know how to take care of your teeth already. New wish teeth. snobbish nose or whatever. You know, I have never seen anyone who quote unquote prays in the spirit so often and uses heavenly tongues and so full of it. I mean, you know, full of the spirit, but always got nasty look on their face when they talking about Jesus. You always got your nose turned up and your lips curled and all that. I thought you automatically took on a happy cast when you talked about the good Lord. Ooh, boop, leave a message. Well, you know, I mean, you know, if you want to have a late life career, you know, and you know, want to make it easier on your clients, and you know, you making a pretty penny. Hey, do what you got to do, but you know, not you personally, but I'm just saying in life, you know, like I said, you know, work smarter, not harder. Pick out what you want them. Yeah, you're just gonna get no teeth that no white that just blind someone. You know, for some reason, his wasn't really that offensive. You know, and maybe because it came with like a whole post prison makeover. You know what I'm saying? You know, like he had lost weight. You know, like he had started drinking water, and you know, learned what a vitamin was. You know, he had got in shape, and so it was like a whole makeover. So I his whites weren't super offensive. It was just like it just blended in. You know, so we'll give uh Gucci Mane a pass on his. Oh god, y'all funny. Can't even pronounce Veneers. Yes, man. Shade. Oh no! Oh no! 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 What the parents of in. So I'm just reading comments, y'all. This is true. They come back with 43 teeth instead of 32. I don't think so. Like I said, I just it just blended all in for me. You know, you just had a it's like home makeover prison edition. So you know, it's all right. And maybe because he wears so much sparkly jewelry, it was like just another thing to sparkle on him. I can't. You know, my goal is to leave Musty Myrtle in 2023. Whether she fades off into oblivion, gets arrested for tax fraud and overall lying and being a scourge on humanity, or I just move on to bigger and better things. I'm leaving Musty Myrtle in 2023. So we got March is done. So we got 9 months to go. And I think I make a pledge right here and right now that I would not be taking whiny Walona into 24. Can't do it. Is anything on Portia real these days? That's the question. Hey, it's Langston. What's going on? No, you good. We just shooting the breeze, as the jive turkeys say. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, yeah. That's the pledge. Johnny. Who's Johnny Blazers? Oh, that's it. Okay. But yeah, yeah. Yeah, we just kicking the breeze, shooting, shooting the birds. But yeah, I actually was contemplating getting some veneers. Or at least do let me get one of them consultations where they do a 3D rendering. Let me see what they look like, and I'll be sure to wear like my bestest outfit, and so I could just take that and just use that as my selfie from now on. Say what now? I was, I'm always on the YouTube, and I was watching a clip from Fox News, and for some reason, and I don't know, and I said I was going to check out other outlets, but I got busy doing something else. For some reason, they had to mention that the shooter allegedly is transgender, and I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? Um, I've never heard anyone, say a cisgendered man went into the post office and went postal. You know, what does that have to do with anything? It's almost like, because we got all these, new laws that are passing and trying to pass. We got the laws, banning drag and drag shows and all this good stuff, and they're kind of lumping the trans community into that. So it's almost like we're going to take a situation that does not have anything to do with that, but we're going to make a connection just so we can have further proof that anything other than being a cisgendered hetero white man is bad. It's bad. I didn't get that. I did not get that at all. Exactly, because it takes me back to how we describe um uh, white perpetrators versus black counterparts. We talk about our white ones. Oh, they never hurt anybody. They were such a gentle person, quiet. They helped me across the street at one time. When I was blind and couldn't tell what color the traffic light was, and blah blah blah. But then when we talk about the black counterpart, it's always, oh, they served detention 5 times back in high school for being late, and they were in the grocery store and got caught eating grapes before they paid for them, and true. Okay, y'all. We don't do that here. That's not what we're doing. But I am curious to know, were you talking to me when you asked, are you related to Cunty Caldwell? But yeah, we don't attack people in here unless they are, the sworn enemy. So y'all hold off. But yeah, I just thought that was so like uncalled for, unnecessary, to put that label or that misnomer like it has something to do with the tragedy at hand. Because we've moved from, the gay agenda and trying to corrupt the nation to unaliving people. Right? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool. As long as we're not being like the other camp, we're good. You know what I'm saying? We have rule, not rules. We have respect over here. That's it. We have respect and and decorum and all that good stuff. So y'all good, I'm good, we all good. Let's move on. But yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna look that up now while I'm thinking about it. And see what the label is or what they're saying about the ignorant mofo that decided to just walk up in the school. I'm sorry, blasted their way through the school because the doors were locked. That should have been a deterrent for you, idiot. You couldn't just readily come through the door. Like, what, maybe this is not a good idea. Maybe I should just go home and rethink this. No, you want to shoot your way through the door. I don't get that. And then we so bold these days. Used to be a time if you gonna do something dastardly and evil like that, you didn't let your intentions be known. You had your your stuff cleverly disguised in a backpack and your coat, whatever the case is, and then you had the element of surprise. Nah, these people just, it's almost like they just get on the subway with their AK-47 strapped to their chest, like, yeah, don't mind me, just getting ready to, wreak havoc and cause hell. I'm fine. At McDonald's eating a steak and egg bagel to, get their fuel up, get their carbs up because they got a long day of ignorant shit. Just got to, sit in the chair next to them. No big deal. Just okay, let's see. Okay, what we know. Okay, so I'm looking at NPR, and it was like what we know about what happened, and they named the person. Nothing about gender identity or anything like that. At least not in the first, paragraph. Thank you, niece. right. Authorities initially identified this person as a woman, but later clarified that they use he, him pronouns. Okay. So I take that because it wasn't in the first paragraph. It wasn't a description of the person. It wasn't used in a. It wasn't weapified. That's not the word. Oh, I'm saying it wrong. So I'll take that. That wasn't the focal point of the article. You know. I could go on a tangent about why stuff like this is becoming commonplace. It's so commonplace that we're starting to get desensitized to it. It's almost like, oh, another mass shooting. Like, oh, gas prices are up. Oh, somebody got robbed. Oh, they, just shot up another mall. Oh, okay. We're it's becoming commonplace now, and that's horrible that we're becoming desensitized and kind of numb to it. Like, it's just we're it's becoming something that we just know that's going to happen. It's inevitable. Sun's going to come out. It's going to rain. It's going to get warm. As horrible. And the fact that it's involving kids and it's still, we're like, oh, another tragedy happened. That's not good. It's not good at all. $129. Again, it's becoming commonplace. It's like somebody crashed on the freeway. Oh dang, hope everybody's fine. Wow. My heart goes out and my hat goes off to any parents in these days that have kids in school, because I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. I mean, y'all left me in the dark with new math. When new math came around, I was like, okay, I'm glad I don't have any kids in school, and I'm glad I'm done, because y'all be flunking me, because I'm using my calculator for everything. I don't care what you say. But yeah, I was left in the trenches with new math, but all the stuff that's going on and all the precautions that teachers and parents and stuff have to take these days just to get through a regular school day. Yeah. Like having metal detectors in elementary school. Who does that? Yeah. So anybody who has kids in school currently or recently, you have my full respect. No, we don't respect new math here. Yeah. I didn't know anything about metal detectors until I got into high school. And but even then, it wasn't for guns or knives, really. I mean, it was, but like for us, metal detectors were to catch cell phones and pagers, you know, and maybe the occasional pocket knife, but you know, because we had, you know, no cell phones, no pagers, no communication devices back when I was in high school. So that was what we associated really with trying to catch us with cell phones and pagers. You know, but of course, I mean, you know, it was trying to catch anything that wasn't supposed to be in there, but you know, but that was a different time. Um, and through 3 years of high school, never had any incidences. You know, I think so. I think some of them girls had, you know, some razor blades because, you know, it was not odd to see a random piece of hair or track or weave in the hallway. You know, when somebody got clocked after fifth hour, and I was like, I know your weave ain't that loose. You know, I know you secured it in. You know, this is the 90s. This was, you know, pump it up and jam and stuff like that, where, you know, hairstyles lasted, you know, a month if you took care of them. Them things was, you know, shellacked hard, but you know. Right, man. That fight would never happen just like, you know, we meeting after school, we meeting in between classes. It never just popped off. And we always had to wait for an audience. We always had to set the scene, you know, like get some last words going on and stuff like that. And then by the time, you know, the fist or the nails started swinging, the bell was ringing, you know, and it's like, okay, let's try this again next period. Hopefully y'all got all the exposition out the way, you know. So now when the bell rang, we can just get right to it. Just, you know, let us know, you know, what hallway. Oh god. All my fight. Well, no, I didn't have any fights in high school. All my fights was in junior high. None of my stuff took place in the hallway though. All my stuff was in the classroom. I was lame. Maybe I ain't want no audiences. Right. And you know, and you know, especially the female feminine women's, you know, they was able to get theirs in. You know, they just put it by their pocketbook, and they, you know, they hot pocket, and it was like, well, you ain't about to touch that area, and you ain't about to pat me down for that. So, good luck with that. See, I didn't have to sneak in. They were fine with that for some reason. I used to always have my little cassette player with me. I not too long, you know, when I was matter of fact, when I was cleaning up this room, when I was turning into the office, I found one of my old Walkman, Philips. Did I keep it? I kept it for a second. I was like, why am I keeping this? But yeah, I found it. Couldn't tell me nothing. It was the lid was majority clear, like the controls were at the top of the lid, but the rest of it was clear. So, you know, I was fancy. I could see my CD spinning around and all that good stuff. It had was an anti-skip for a whole 5 seconds, and was shock absorber. Man, couldn't tell me nothing. And, you know, and arguments wasn't even really arguments. It was like teacher tell you to quiet down, and somebody was like, "You ain't my mama," and it's like, "Who you talking to?" "I'm talking to you. What you gonna do about it?" I'm writing you a pass to the counselor's office. "Yeah, your mama." "Oh, she said your mama," and she slammed the door, and that was pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? She is better. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. She's better. Yes, bass boost. Yes. I should have kept it. Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture of it. It was a Philips. CD Walkman. I can buy myself flowers. Is this it? No, that ain't it. I can love me. I can love me better, baby. I mean, oh, the jog proof. I remember that. Or is this it? Yes, this is it. Yes, this was. You couldn't tell me nothing when I got this. They go to the battery area. Wasn't no rechargeable. You know, put on the plug, let it charge up. Gotta have you some AA batteries. Oh yes. And then you was extra fancy if you had the car adapter that plugged into your cassette player. Oh, now you can play your CDs through the car speakers. Oh, you was living the high life back then. Yes. Oh, good times, good times, good times. I remember this one too. Sony. I had one of those too. Rare find. $33. $33. Oh, memories. And do y'all notice the compact disc turned 40 this month? I was like, yeah, I feel old. CDs are 40 years old now. Bubble. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, deeper bubble gum. yeah. Yeah. And those CD players, they as expensive as they were poorly built because you get one good drop, it hit the ground one good time, and you would think it's called a Walkman. So the least you could do was protect it if I'm walking and it hits the ground. It hit the ground. That lid is coming off, and if your electronics was in the lid, that was a wrap. That little electronic membrane rips, it's a done deal. Those things were super damn fragile. Yeah, I still have mine from Jesus, that was, I think I was in elementary school at that time, so I was like 10. I still have mine. And y'all know I still have all my CDs. I can't bear to part with them. You know what I'm saying? Boom. Corned beef. Yeah. Sorry, we talk about food, you know. But yeah, I still have all my CDs. Just I'm just holding on to them. Cause I can't bear to part with them. But yeah, I still got VHS tapes that my goal is to convert them to digital, because not so much the movies, but like I used to, like I'm sure I wasn't the only person. I used to record stuff off of TV, and I mean like everything, like um pieces of movies that I just found extremely funny, videos, live concert clips, live performances, all that good stuff. I would just record them. I like literally had a VCR in my room, and I kept a video in my VCR ready to hit record whenever something came on TV. And most of the stuff I can find on YouTube now, but some of that stuff, you know, is hard to find, rare. The quality is horrible. So, I've held on to it. Yeah. But yeah, my goal is to convert them over. I might have to check that out. Yeah, I put all my stuff is digitally converted. My CDs are, and now they sit in my iTunes library. Hmm. So my CD collection is much bigger than my tape collection. Most of my tapes are bootleg tapes, because if you figure CDs turned 40 this year, so by the time I got into the age where I was, getting buying music, tapes were being phased out. So um yeah, all my stuff is CDs, but I had the the big was mine 48. No, I had the 96 CD folder. Case Logic. Let's see. CD. There you go. Oh, yes. No, okay, so me, I say between between 18 and 20. 18 and 22, between 18 and 22, it was nothing to catch me with a backpack on, and in my backpack I had my CD player, and I had one of these CD wallets, because why would I just listen to the same CD, throughout the whole day when I can take my CDs with me? And I would always have my CD folder with me and my Walkman. Oddly enough, the one thing that I should have carried that I didn't carry was a pack of batteries. What if my CD player died midday? What was I gonna do? Never carry batteries though. All right. I didn't realize we've been on here an hour, just going down memory lane talking about random stuff. See, this is what y'all Russian delivered tears can't do. Y'all can't just talk about random stuff. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm not even gonna do that. So yeah, I've enjoyed this conversation. We talked about a couple of things within this hour. So, it's what we do. Shout out to the nation, being intellectuals, multifaceted, and able to function on different levels. Shout out to you guys. But I'm about to get off here and do some stuff around the house. 9 times out of 10, I will be back on this evening with another review episode, and we can always take another trip down memory lane because there's a lot of stuff that we can cover from the 90s. Yeah, I ain't even start talking about my pager experience, but love you guys, and we will talk later. Enjoy the rest of your day.